welcome back. Takes a long time for the Tempest to take off, doesn't it?
Gil's been asking if you can come by.
Good idea. I know I'll need a refresher.
Oops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine. Won't he? The exercise will probably do him
You
good.
don't know the drill.
Report from the Nexus. Population's growing as people wake up. Lots of hopefuls waiting for a home.
Bradley will have all the help he can take.
They'll be starting crops soon. Can't tell if they have enough water or too much. I grew up on a little cargo freighter. Only saw gardens in vids, but I always loved them. I daydreamed about planting a big rose garden when we got here and still imagine it sometimes. Roses in Helios.
So there's a heart soft as rose petals under that uniform.
I got plenty under here, pal. Does the big bad Pathfinder have a soft spot too?
I might. For certain someones.
Good to know. We've all got our something. I didn't for a while. After I left the Asari Commandos, well, I didn't leave. My mentor, Nasira, said I should go.
Why?
The initiative would suit you better, was all she said. Being a huntress suited me fine, but she insisted.
Yep, maybe it was...
It sounds like she cared more about what you needed than about what you wanted.
I didn't need to be rejected.
Talk to myself.
Still, that's familiar. When your biotics are honed into Huntress-grade weapons, people can be weird about it. The initiative seemed better. Just didn't see how I'd fit into their brave new galaxy. I never fit anywhere before. Then I met some jerk named Ryder. Talked about traveling to Andromeda like he was teaching you how to see it.
What part of that vision made you want to take the plunge?
A civilization where everyone had a place, even AI, or an overpowered human biotic. Your father said, I get being different. Now imagine being welcome and making others like you welcome too. When I was 13, I could warp a steel girder. He made me wonder, what if someone had told me that's okay?
He gave you a dream to work toward. He was good at that.
Who doesn't want to belong? Especially somewhere like the Initiative. So I gave the Initiative my all. Kept thinking of the niche I wanted. My rose garden. I thought I knew what I was going to be.
This is about not taking over as Pathfinder?
Didn't think it would still sting. Nasira, your father, even my parents. They leave, I'm left without answers. Nowhere to stand.
I get that. We've all had a lot of disappointments lately.
You're doing well. For having no training, being your second isn't so bad. And if that remnant tech pays off, maybe someday I'll have roses too.
Feeling okay?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for cash ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. so we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Cash?
Huh. More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Dan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station, without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
What's it like to have Cash as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost. Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
That's enough,
We can talk more later.
communication for you.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Those remnant vaults, all those secrets. Have to go exploring in one someday.
Imagine flying through one. Now that would be a real hazard course.
Ooh. That looks like Earth just for Jupiter to ring around her. Or Neptune. Oh, I'm on about Neptune, I mean Pluto.
I'm picking up something.
And we're even picking up something, this is good. I'm guessing it's where that is then.
Probe away. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Wreckage, ship name, crew. Oh dear. They must have just been shot at, no, shot or destroyed or something. Let's explore.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. Anomaly found.
Active volcano, okay. I keep that in mind. Let's go to Gongzen. No anomaly detected on Gongzen. Okay. Phew. Mehuman. Yeah. Right, I know you're not anyway, mate. So I don't need to worry about it. Because I'd be able to tell. I don't even know if we even explored this planet properly. That's the one thing I do find annoying about this Mass Effect compared to the others. You could quite easily explore the map for it, like you could quite easily get somewhere quickly. So like from one planet to another, but this time, every time you do, you have like a first person transition to it. And it takes like 5 minutes just to get to one planet. Orbit period 6.1 years. Okay, so for every year we have, no, every 6 years they have, it's equivalent to a year. Atmospheric. Oh dear. Surface temperature 82 degrees. Jesus. And the planet's apparently toxic, which is why we can't have habitats on them. What game? Oh dear. For every 30 years there, it's 1 year. For every year, well, for every 30 years here, it's 1 year there. Okay. How do they keep track of, like, I'm confused really badly here. How do they actually keep track of time if the orbit period's different on different planets?
Pythias system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
No, I've gone to the wrong planet, but okay. Okay, I can make this work.
I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Hello, mineral deposit. That's always welcome on the ship, especially since we need it to craft stuff. Must be a hole on this planet. Oh my, yeah, that's definitely hot on this planet. Listen to how hot the surface temperature is on the planet. 781 degrees Celsius. You wouldn't even be able to put your foot down on it without burning alive or something. I think it's because of the amount of methane that's there. Because it just said something about methane. Do you know, Ray, that the Andromeda initiative, which is what Mass Effect's based on, yeah, was an actual thing that almost happened. So this could have actually happened, or it might have happened, and we might have just not got told about it.
picking up something.
Oh, anomalies. Yes, I love anomalies. They're my new favourite thing to do.
Probes launched.
Well, on planets anyway.
Satellite detected.
Hello, satellite. Okay, so from a satellite I only get 50, yeah, I'm missing it. 50 Milky Way Galaxy credits. What? I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, because they added that stupid update to it, didn't they? Let's get this over and done with. Task: naming the dead, waking up the future, and lost brother. Okay, I've had to screenshot that.